What's going on? Welcome. It is market open. Here a little bit late. Had to go run and do something really quick, but I'm here and let's get right into it. Remember to like and subscribe, all the good things. If you want to join the Discord, first link in the description below, and let's dive right in. So we've seen, let me take this off. So we've seen markets just sort of, yesterday was a little bit odd, right? We had this push to the downside and then immediately a rebalance to the upside here. And what I want to do is basically talk to you guys on what I'm looking for, how I'm anticipating this market, right? And what you should be aware of, right? What to look for. So looking at NQES, right? We know we have a divergence right now. We have this daily inside of a daily, right? Daily SMT it's forming, right? It's forming. It formed overnight, I believe. Because today is that new day. So formed overnight. It's inside of a place where I would expect price to continue lower, right? If you look at ES, we have all of this right here, all of these lows right here, right? Inside of that weekly fair value gap, or sorry, BPR. Do I expect this to hold? Probably not. Can we continue higher? Absolutely. But this is a big, if you look at, let's look at ES. ES is probably the cleaner chart here. Let me take off a lot of these things, right? Let me take off a lot of these things. So if we look at ES, right, we can see immediately that we tapped into this weekly BPR, right? We closed below it even. But this BPR right here has been holding price, this daily right here. And if I mark that, that's been holding price, right? Then we just got that push to the downside. We still haven't fully been able to break this, right? If we look at, what is this right here, from here to here, we look at this breaker, right? I haven't really been able to move past that. This whole area, this is important. If we look at MNQ or NQ, right? We're in this sort of area here, right? Previous all-time highs, right here, right? We've been sort of just holding here. We haven't been able to break below this. I'd love to see us just push down, right? Push down and honestly make some new lows, right? Continue lower, and then we're heading for these equal, or sorry, this all of this lows right here, right? There is a target on a higher time frame. So if we look at a monthly, you can see that we have a target right here, right? And I've talked about this target for a while, right? Well, I've talked about that one. Are we going to see it now? No, absolutely not. But it just tells me, hey, we have something we want to target. Something we want to target down here. First is going to be this all-time high, the previous all-time high. And then we can go from there to see, okay, what do we want to do? So are we looking for an entry now? Probably not. I'd like to see price. I'd like to see price just deliver. Well, it's still. Yeah, we could go higher right here. And just put in this SMT. Let's go to the 30. Yeah, so we have this SMT right now. Is this gonna hold? Or is this the wall right here, right? Is this the wall on ES right here? Boom. You see these equal lows down here? All of these three lows right here? Is this the wall on ES, right? And is this the wall on NQ? Is that the same wall? So something to keep in mind, right? We just put in an SMT right here. Yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, there's our SMT right there. SMT, changing the state right here. Do we get a pull back onto that? All right. Oh, is that the right? Did I put the right 19? 394. Oh, 394. Is that what we want to do? Is that the trade? Right back into CISD? Right. So if I'm looking at this, is that so this is our CISD. What's up, Daniel? Let's get it, dude. I'm excited for today. It's gonna be good. Today feels better than yesterday. I'll say that much. Today feels so much better than yesterday. Um, did so Daniel, he mentioned some targets. I think we hit most of those targets, right? Except what, 600? But most of your targets got hit overnight, which is awesome. So again, we're looking at this, right? I'm looking at this as an SMT up here, right? Big SMT. Wouldn't be looking for longs at this point, right? But we did just put in that second SMT. So I'd like to see us run this one down here, right? And continue lower. That's because my bias is bearish, right? My bias is bearish on this market. I'm not looking for, I don't know that I'm looking for longs yet, but definitely a bearish market. So let's see. Oh yeah, I'm listening to. I'm gonna put this on there. Can you guys hear that? No, super low, so I don't get flagged. So I don't get flagged for this crap. I've never been flagged, but I don't want to get flagged, you know? So we'll see. Let's zoom out for a little bit. Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything for this recipe? Oh yeah. See there? CISD right here. I haven't tapped that one. We tapped that one on. Okay, so YM took that. Okay. No reason for that anymore. We have this CISD. We just tapped that one, which gave us our second entry. Yeah, this looks good. This is good. This looks good for shorts right here. I'd be willing. Yeah, no, this looks good. Heck yeah. What's the target? Honestly, a 3-to-1 is good, or these lows right here. These lows right here. Right? That low. And then that low right there. So you literally have a 3-to-1 and a 4-to-1, right? And then if we measure this, if this is indeed, that's -2 there. Let's see where the other one takes us. So if this is, let's just say we're on the 5-minute, let's go 15. If this is a manipulation that we just got, right, over 9. If we're going to mark that one, and we're also going to mark the whole thing. I just want to see where they overlap. And where we could kind of look for targets. Yeah, look, -2 takes us back to this low here. 2.5. 30-minute. Yeah, this is good. 19178 area. Yeah, I would all right, I'm taking this one. I'm actually taking this one. I'm gonna take a single contract here. I think this looks pretty good. So hold on. And this is gonna be just a personal one that I'm taking. So I'm my actual I just got into one, but my actual Sorry, where is it? One. This is my actual trade, like right there. Right there. That's my actual trade. That's what I'll be looking for today. And that'd be the trade of that'd be just the trade today. That's for me. For now, right? For now. Well, could we go back up here? Absolutely. It's NQ. It's MNQ. Like, they don't give a crap. I mean, they don't care. They don't care about your feelings. They just want to. They'll knock you out. You know. MNQ, NQ. They don't care. They'll do what they want, when they want, how they want, and you'll do nothing about it. Right? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. While we do this, let's look at, where are you? Yo, I need to have a I need to have an actual I need to run through the stream like if we don't, like, as if you guys weren't even on the Discord, just because like I can see all the news on the Discord. I don't have to go to the news or any of that, so it's just like I don't care to pull it up. Anyways, but let's go through the verse of the day real quick. May I never forget the good things he does for me. Psalms 103:2. And I think it's good for us to just kind of run through scripture, right? There's a lot that we do and in trading, and it could suck sometimes, but I think if you're rooted in purpose through scripture, it actually helps, right? It actually helps as you go about your day, right? Because we get so focused into trading that we do forget a lot of the times, like, the simplicity of what the gospel tells us. But I think it's really good to just keep that in mind as we go through the day, right? So hopefully that encouraged you, and we'll be doing that more often. Also, join the Discord. First link in the description where you get all the news. And let's talking about news, let's pull those up real quick. Let's pull the news up real quick. Where are they at? Yep, we. Where is the news? Right here. Right here. There we go. Let's filter this down. None. Apply. And then we filtered it down to this. 10 a.m. news coming up. Keep that in mind. 10 a.m. April 1st. What if this was an April Fool's news, right? April 1st, we have news coming up. So stay sharp, you guys. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a good one. Man, this could push up pretty high. I mean, we could push back into here. Here's the thing though, like, look at ES, look at YM already rebalanced all of this move. So there's divergence there. Like, yeah, this doesn't look so good. Just being honest, this does not look so good. So yep, yes sir. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I need to put this right here. Boom, boom, pow. Oh, my coffee. Y'all, I got a typewriter. This is me right here. All mama wants. What is it? Yeah, it's a silent night. That's all I want for my birthday, guys. A silent night. Shoot, I'm about to get stopped, aren't I? How dang. How dang diggity dog dog. Howdy dang diggity dog dog. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't know that I like NQ and how it's trading. I like the structure on ES. It's cleaner. Look at this beautiful structure. Right, we're respecting all of this. Like it's just clear, right? This is cleaner. This is clear. I like this a lot more. Not gonna lie, I do like this a lot more. What is it? NQ's kind of sucks. Look at it, doing its thing. It's just gonna whip me left and right here. It's gonna manhandle me. Frick. Oh, but if I get stopped out, I'm gonna be really happy about it. Because I followed what I usually look for, right? So what else is there to do at this point, right? Maybe I just wasn't looking at it on a higher time frame, and that's all right. But I did follow what I was looking for. I saw everything is here. Everything CISD was there. Played it into that CISD. You guys remember? You guys saw that, right? Boom, CISD, and then we played it right into that CISD, and this is where I can get stopped out. Boom, I'm out, and that's it. That was a good trade, right? I saw this SMT down here. I was aware of it. So I was also aware of where this could go, right? Against me and how it could go against me. So not mad about it. 948. This could be one of those, this could be that push that we get where it's like that fake out move, right? So just keep that in mind. All right, this could be sort of a fake out move where everything else just tries to, especially with that 10 a.m. news, right? Especially with that 10 a.m. news. Like, look at how much we're pushing up right now. Look at this. Shoot. 30-minute. Boom. CISD here. CISD there. This continues to be validated here, right? Between here and here. Or sorry, not here and here. Right here. YM. With YM, not ES. My bad. With YM. Boom, right there. And then here, all of that. So I still like this on a higher time frame. It's the same model, just higher time frame, right? Pushing back into that fair value gap here, right? Tapping into it. This would be yeah, I mean, this is still valid, right? ES tapping into this BPR. That looks really, see, this is better for me. This is better structure right here. This looks really good. Previous close right here, right? So previous CISD close, taps back into that. Are we rejecting here, or are we just gonna keep pushing? Let's look at equities for a second. Here is, oh wait, there's Tesla. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Nvidia. Oh man, they're all pretty much in the same thing. Apple took all of this, right? Yesterday, you saw that? Apple just ripped and then rejected. So I mean, that to me is a really clean SMT, right? SMT with what? I don't know, but it's there. Amazon just dumped right here. Yeah, I mean, if we're trusting sort of all of the bearish action we've had, you know, then I'd like to, this looks good. This looks good, right? Because then on a higher time frame, right? On a higher time frame, you have accumulation distribution, right? Second stage accumulation. Are we gonna get that second stage distribution, right? to maybe right here, these lows, right? You can see this clearly: original consolidation, distribution, accumulation, distribution, or accumulation, distribution, and then accumulating to the upside. Accumulation doesn't have to just be sideways, right? And that's a misconception that I used to have, is accumulation has to be sideways. Well, it doesn't. It can be upwards, it can be downwards. It's just accumulation in a trend. That's all it is, right? But you can't miss that. You can't miss that, as like all of this was accumulating, right? Where? To the upside, right? Then we manipulated, boom. But it was accumulation, right? So don't miss that. I think we have a lot of, I think there's a lot of questions that are valid in trading for sure. But for example, one of the biggest questions I hear is, what time frame do I use? And everyone will tell you, hey, time frame is fractal. Like, you can trade in any time frame. And it's like, okay, well, how? And that was a question, right? It's like, but how? And here's a, and it's a question that you don't really know how to ask, but you know that there's a how, right? There's a how in there on, well, if I use the 5-second, how can I trust it? I think that's a better question. How can I trust a specific time frame? And you can't. Simply, you just can't, right? You've gotta trust what that time frame gives you, right? Understanding and knowing the higher time frame, right? And then overlapping that. So if you know that on a higher time frame you couldn't get a pullback, but the lower time frame shows you, hey, this is going down. It's, you have to understand, how do I measure that? How do I measure that target? How far can I actually realistically measure that target in the 1 minute time frame? And then verify that and continue to just verify that on higher time frames. So if you get a 1 minute change in the state of delivery, don't aim for a 1 hour target, right? Aim for a 1 minute target within that changes in the state of delivery. You would measure out where your manipulation took place, right? And then say, all right, cool, does this target align with what I'm saying? If the answer is yes, awesome. And then move on to the higher time frame, right? A 5 minute, and see if you get an actual change in the state, and understanding and knowing that once you hit that, you could get a nice pullback entry, right? So you don't get scared because, oh, it didn't work out, I tried the 1 minute, it didn't work out, I got stopped out. No, you had a little bit too much size, you took too much, you got scared, you got greedy, instead of letting the model play out, right? So let the model play out, just like you saw me right here. I took this entry and it was a great entry. I didn't let the model play out, right? I let it play out in a smaller time frame. If we look here, I let this play out on a smaller time frame, right? I think it was just, what, 3 minute, right here, boom. Right, we had an SMT here. I was like, cool, this looks good, awesome, and get in. And I'm okay with that, right? Understanding the model was there on a higher time frame, meaning I could get a pullback, but I was looking just to get a little bit more precise with that entry, right? Getting into a smaller time frame. And that's where I said, like, this is still holding true. This model in and of itself is still holding true. So could I come back in here and enter again? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Well, honestly, I want to be okay with taking a loss. It truly, I want to get better at losing. I want to get better at understanding why I take losses, understanding basically, like, if getting those losses, that rep in, right? Like those reps of losses in. I don't want to just I that's kind of only the only and best way to put it. All right, let's see. 9:56, 10 o'clock is coming up, guys, so be on your toes. All right, somebody's asking something in the group. Let me answer this real quick, and then we'll get back into the stream for a second. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Am I gonna chase this? No. Why not? I want to, but I'm not going to. There. Cool. And yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord, do that. Join the Discord, y'all. It's free. It's awesome. I'm doing a lot for that community. I'm doing a lot for, you know, making sure that we get what we want, like making sure the group is good, answering questions, you know, putting in, honestly, like, this is a lonely game, so talking to other people is super helpful, right? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, guys, this is like, I don't like how all of this is looking. I do not like this at all. This to me looks like a fake. This looks, yeah, this does not look awesome. Shoot. Does not look awesome. But, you know, potato, potato. Potato, potato. Apple's pushing. That's cool. What we gonna get? What we gonna get? What we gonna get? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. No SMT down. No SMT yet, right? No SMT yet. So, yeah. This looks. Well, yeah, we do have an SMT. My bad. My bad. I lied. I lied. I lied. I'd like to see a nicer SMT, right? I think this is cool and all, but I don't know. It's cool. In the meantime, yeah, that would be the trade that I'd take, right? That would be it. Let's see what happened. Oh, snap. Oh, 10 o'clock. There we go. Boom, 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 baby. 10 o'clock. And then we push way high, of course. Dang. Dang, son. Somebody call 911. Just kidding. Yep. Let's see what happens. 10 o'clock is here, so let's get rid of this right here. Guys, I don't know. This to me still looks. I like the bearish action here. I wouldn't mind taking a second stab here to finish the day. Where would I take this from? Honestly, I'd take it right here. I would take it here, right? Boom. What is this? 19368. We already closed below that, so I like that. 1936825. 1936825. Okay. Did I do it right? 19. Oh, it is there. Duh. I do like this. I do like it. Yeah, I would target just, simply 2 to 1. Boom. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Sick. And there we go. Because if it runs, I want it to just run, right? I don't care for this. Like, this model is still valid to me. And we have, honestly, I don't see us not, like, this to me just looks too good for me not to take, right? To where if all this, listen, if this was price action, right? Boom, 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 right? Boom. This was clean. Like, it was efficiently delivered. It was also liquidity generated. There's a lot of liquidity here generated. Boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of liquidity generated. So I'm looking at that too, right? I am definitely looking at that too. Am I bearish? Absolutely, I'm bearish. So there we go. That's second entry of the day. Oh shoot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna make. So I've been coding this. So if you want this, join the group. It's there, right? It's everything is in the group, the Discord group. So it's a dynamic R2R sort of take profit calculator. So let me show you how it works. So if you set this to 0, it'll move dynamically with what price is. So you can actually see, okay, oh, if I enter here, my stop is there. If I enter here, like for all of you guys that want to just market enter everything, this is for you. Since I can't stop you from entering this market, there we go. That's for you, right? So at least you'd have something to, instead of having to move things move your way or out of your way, and then you just like, oh. So right here, like if you're like, oh well, I want to get my stop loss up here at 100 or something, then you can see it right there at real time. All right, if you want to go long on this bad boy, right, you just long that bad boy right here. If it loads, there we go. Then you just long that thing, right? You're like, oh, this is a good stop loss. It's not a good stop loss. Then you long that thing, right? So hopefully that helps. First link in the description below to join the group, guys. Oh, my bad. I was like way in the middle of the screen. What a duke. Shoot, YM is pushing, right? Oh, YM looks good right here, right? Like YM looks really good right here. This I would long. YM I would long if I wasn't bearish, but I am pretty bearish, so I ain't long in this bad boy right here. Right, we broke above, right? We held this. You can see all of this. Like, this is clear as day. Look at this. Look at this hold right here. We held this, right? This are we gonna hold? Look at YM. Like, yeah, textbook. Hold. Oh shoot. We got hold, right? Consolidation, hold above. Do we want to break, or do we want to hold here? That's the question, right? Think about this for a second. We just rebalanced all of this 50% right here, rebalanced right here. All of this has been rebalanced. This is 50%, right? All of that. Do we need to come back? Is there a reason for us to go higher? I mean, yes, all of this liquidity, but for now, are we done with this model? Or if this is truly a high time frame sell side model, right? If this is our sell side model here, right? Let me do this. If this is our sell side model, right? We have our buy side of the curve here, and then we have our sell side of the curve here, right? If this is our sell side model, look at where our targets are at. Like, have we met? Is this met? Is this done? I'm gonna say no, right? Boom. So just be careful, right? That looks, I mean, this looks like a spot that I'd love for this to break if it wants to. Doesn't have to, but if it wants to, this would be nice. If that makes sense, let me know. If it don't make sense, don't let me know. I don't care. All right. Mm-hmm. Boy, let's get it. Look at that. New longs, new shorts incoming? Or sorry, new lows, yeah? Is that what we want to get? Because if we break this, if we break through this, y'all, this is going to be bad news, right? Like, look at this. Look, this is a perfect short right here. Beautiful short location right here. Beautiful short location right here. I really like this, right? And if we look, let's measure this out, right? Let's measure this out just so that we're not caught in the, you know, and like, oh, this is what I want to see. No, who cares what you want to see? Let's just measure this out. Let's measure it out, see what it wants to show us. This is the low and this is the high of the 90-minute, right? Look at where it takes us. Look at, y'all, this is stupid. This is so stupid right here. This is the low. There's -2 standard deviations. I like this target. I'm going to hold on to this target until end of day. -2 standard deviations looks very clean to me. If we do it on ES, right, it takes us into this fair value gap. Maybe we get that SMT that actually pushes us higher here, right? YM or NQ taking this low, ES failing to take this low, YM failing, right, to take that low, or whatever. But I like -2 standard deviations, so I'll hold on to that till -2 standard deviations as my trade. I like this. This could take all day. We've seen that happen. I've had a live stream like where it's like it took all day, but I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. So just keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. I want to see Tesla just dump here. I really do. Tesla, Nvidia, I want to see them all dump. Look at this. This is beautiful. I want to see the dump on all of this, right? And it's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it is what it is. That's how you can make money both ways. Just know how to read the market. Don't be stuck into your bias, right? Seriously, don't be stuck into a bias. That's the last thing you want to do for trading, right? So hopefully that gives you just a little bit of insight there, right, into how I'm trading, what I'm looking for. Managing this real quick just to make sure I have enough of room of a stop loss just in case. Like I don't mind if this goes against me, but I just don't want to get stopped out again. Within risk, like my risk parameters, right? So yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. But anyways, that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just coding this stuff, right? So for this one that I told you about, right? This one that lets you see all your dynamically your entries, etc., etc. If you want to grab it, it's free. Just gotta join the group. I'm trying some new things real quick. No, that didn't work. we'll just keep it like that. Main target 3-1, save. 3-1 should be the main target now. Yeah, this I'm literally just coding, letting the trade play out, and I'm just messing around with code. So if you let's just do 3-1, show 3, true, true, false, false, and true. So then it shows just one above, one below, and then the main target. All right. So yeah, I mean, I'm following the market maker model at this point. Like, there's nothing that I'm doing that I'm not following. Right? I'm basically following all that I see and all that I want to see. I like this. I like this trade. I do. -2 standard deviations is all the way down. Yeah, this looks so good. It looks clean. Can we expect a pullback? Absolutely. Absolutely, we can expect a pullback, but cool. If you caught this, way to go. If you caught this, way to go, right? Let's look at it right here. Way to go. Hey, on ES, on all of these, really. ES would have been the better trade, only because it's the weaker asset right here. Boom, right? We had the NQ gave us that SMT. ES was the weaker asset. This would have been a better trade for me. You had that fair value gap here, right? You had your on the lower time frame. If we go to the 5-minute, you had your CISD up there, which was clean. You wouldn't have gotten the CISD. All right, let's go to the 15. You wouldn't have gotten it. So just be careful with that, right? There's times where it'll do that, right? You can see this one tapped in almost perfect. I don't think it got it either, but almost perfect. So you wouldn't have gotten it, right? So you have to remember, all right, cool, CISD, all right? And then you would have gotten stopped out, right? But we tapped into this fair value gap. And we had this second, I believe this was a second SMT. Yeah, right here. YM RTY. Right here. You could have gotten in. So if we go to the 1 minute here, this was it, right? So boom, right? And we have your SMT right here on the 1 minute, understanding the high time frame bias, right? That's that one. But then you came up and took this second SMT. Changing the state was right here for this one. And this is all hindsight, right? Like, you're like, well, this sucks. Why would you show me now? Well, just learn from it. Like, stop whining about it. Just learn from it, right? That's what are you gonna do? So you could have gotten into, you know, just as soon as we put this order here, let it do its thing, stop loss up here. Right? That would have been a great entry. Right, second entry is right here, stop loss way up here. So that one is a little bit more, but something you can consider, right? You can consider that. Yeah, yeah, this is super helpful for sure. When it comes down to it, I'm trying to build out some more stuff, right? So these are just other things that help me alert sort of the group, and that's what I'm trying to do. Make that group not an alerts, thing, but definitely give out some. Just hey, I might put alerts to this, right? So whenever I get on a trade, then I can just set an alert here and say, hey, I'm taking the trade. Here's my entry. Here's my stop loss. And here's my alerts, right? So it could be just a personal alerts channel for me where if you want to get in, you can. And you can see my entries, my exits, my stop losses, all of that stuff, right? So, um, yeah. Either one. Yep, 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 yep. Yo, nothing is. I'm not. Nothing is moving. Yeah, of course it's moving. It's just not moving as fast as I want it to, right? Yeah, I don't mind taking. I don't mind taking this at all. Don't mind taking this at all. That's it, y'all. That's my trade. That's my trade. That's gonna be it. Let's switch this so you guys don't get confused. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off, right? So what else you guys want? I mean, what else is there? What is at this point you can just go live your life, go do something else, right? It's 10:18. I should be off the charts actually. So I just wanted to let you guys know this is what I took. This is the trades that I took. This would be it. Other than that, am I looking at anything else? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Should I? Would I? Could I? Maybe. But honestly, yeah, this looks so good. This looks good to the downside. This looks really good. This looks super clean. I am happy with this trade, no matter if I get stopped out or not. Like, look at how much room we have to the downside here, right? We did take this low on Nvidia, which is a big boy. So just keep that in mind, right? Looking at all of this stuff, keep it in mind. But we're moving beautifully to the downside. So beautiful trade. If you caught this, amazing. Congratulations. If you didn't, it's okay. Wait, there's going to be another entry, right? If you want to take partials, do it. And then get a second entry, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to let this trade go. I'm not looking for partials or anything. I'm just looking for a full trade. And that's it, right? Got stopped out once, right? Going for a second trade. And that'll be the 2 trades of the day. If I get stopped out, there's always tomorrow. So enjoy your lives. Enjoy this day. Go hang out. Go have fun with your fam. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck here to the charts, right? Like, I think that's the last thing we want to do. So anyways, make sure you like and subscribe. Do all the YouTube things, right? What is this one right here? Oh yeah. And then do the Discord thing. Link in the description down below. First link, it'll take you to the group. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.